And good morning again. We made it. Guess what, you guys? To another day. Thank God for that. We are in the land of the living one more again. And we are here this morning on time, on schedule. Once again, the same bat location at the same bat time to talk about some information in network marketing. This is your boy, Terrence Williams, right? And our raw, uncut, unfiltered, unapologetic bootcamp 8-week series. You guys throw some hand claps and emojis in the chat box below because last week we closed out day number 7. And today, you guys, we're opening up a whole new week. This is week number 2, day number 8. Again, these days are not representing the everyday process of the month. It is representing the sessions or the actual various of training that we have. So day 8 represents the 8th training, but it's an 8-week series. So we closed out day number 7. So we fulfilled a full week. We got 7 more weeks to go. And trust me, you guys, we're going to get deep into it now. We couldn't get deep before we understood the layer, the surface. And that is understanding the principles of network marketing. I really, really wanted that to be the first session because that session is crucial, it's critical because I want people to know we have to build a right foundation before building a business. As we move through this part, right, we're going to see how we build the business. But I wanted to make sure we had an understanding of that foundation before we got everything started because I understand success beginning with understanding people because this is a people's business. I do understand in network marketing, in order to be successful, we have to understand systems because this opportunity is predicated off of duplication. So we have to make sure that our systems are intact and we are following the leader so that we can get the same results. And then I also wanted to make sure that we understood leadership because once you come into this opportunity and you get the information that you're gonna learn these 5 key principles, you guys, you're gonna find out that building a relationship is going to be critical, right? It's going back, it's checking yourself about who you know and how close you are with them and making it stronger. Building that trust factor because people are looking at you and they're buying you because you in direct sales and you have a product that you're trying to get someone to look at and you're trying to serve customers with this product directly. They can't go buy it off a shelf from Walmart. They have to buy it off of you. So they're sizing you up. And depending on your relationship and the trust that you have in that relationship, the greater success you have with people actually saying yes to this opportunity. And once you do that, then we teach you how to do it again. Don't just stop at one person, do it again. Because the duplication that comes from it is going to determine the money. Keep the system simple and repeatable so that for once you do it one time, you can do it again and again. On top of the fact, once you begin to do it as many times as you should and you will, and it works, you have to turn around and you have to develop the ones that you are sharing it with. So everything changes from a seller to a coach, from a coach to a mentor. So the leadership capacity, right, is what you're going to have to grow into. And so now today, you guys, these are the top 5 key principles of network marketing. The last one is residual income potential. Earn qualifying ongoing, right? Let me say that again. Earn qualifying, because that means that you get this money if you qualify, right? You have to in every network marketing opportunity, there's gonna be a company compensation plan that drives the residual. So residual income potential. Look at that word again. It's not set on automatic, right? It is a potential. It is a you can potentially become a multimillionaire or not, right? Earn qualifying ongoing commissions according to the compensation plan, and we're going to talk about that today because the compensation plan is going to be different from any other company. All of them is structured different, but if you meet the requirements and you do the things that needs to be done, then you can see yourself earning a substantial amount of income in network marketing from what you do as far as sales. So you have to sell. You have to. I don't care how much you don't want to, you gonna have to sell. You gonna have to share this the information to people. They're gonna have to see it. They're gonna have to get this product off of you, right? And you're gonna have to continue to do it. And once you do that, right, that duplication, you're gonna create so much more in your organization. And then you want to teach your organization how to do the same thing you did. And from that, the residual income potential is gonna skyrocket. So when you think about residual, most people are, if not all people, because I won't say most people, all people don't really want to work for residual income. They rather go and work a 9 to 5, which is cool. Not saying anything about 9 to 5, because residual income, they know that it's going to require some extra amount of work that comes with it that they're not either wanting to do, they find it challenging and complicated, and they end up not making any money at all. So the word residual don't highlight and resonate to as many people as it resonates to me. The reason why it resonates to me is because I understand what it is. In many network marketing companies, you can earn ongoing. Let me let somebody in. Good morning, Keisha. Glad you could come. Residual income to me is is a part of investment for me. The way I look at it, because I understand compound interest. I understand stock market. I understand high yielding accounts. I understand 401k. 401k is nothing but an investment. It is not a high yielding opportunity, but it is an investment off of your every pay cycle where you are investing a small amount of income every pay period, whether you get paid once a week, twice a week, or once a month. And you determine how much of that percentage you want to go into your 401k. They take your 401k, right, as a an investor company, and they utilize your percentage and they put it in various places to grow. Now here's the thing. It's like the banks. It's growing the money, it's making the money, it's having an allotment that is attached to you, but you can't get your money, right, without it being taxed unless you get to a certain age. You can go borrow off of it, but you're gonna have to pay it back, right? They give you a timeline to put it back in there. So when you work 40 years and you retire, then you get with all the investment that you put into it every week. That makes sense. Every 2 weeks, right? You get all of that back. And then whatever it grew into from there, right? Sometimes company says, I'll match you $1. So it's like, okay, you get your dollar, then you get their dollar, right? And then boom, whatever it was able to, the interest that came from it. And the moment you get of a certain age, you can receive your monies back, the company's money that they would match you, plus the interest that came from it. So it's an investment. But look how long you have to wait. And also, if you decide that you can't go that full length of term, you can't pull out of your 401k until you actually are no more affiliated with the company that opened up your 401k. If you get another job, you can roll your 401k over, but temporarily between jobs, you can go in and you can get your money you put in. But this is what's going to happen. They're going to tax you 20%. And the company's dollar that they put up, right, is only going to pretty much cover just the a percentage of the 20% that they're going to tax you for. So, in all actuality, if you work a job, and I'm being real honest with you, I've done my math. If you go do a job for 10 years, and you put money in a 401k, and you somehow said it showed you that you had an earning of $20,000, and you said, okay, I got that $20,000. When you go and you cash out and you're not at that level, that time, that age for you to get it without the 20% tax. Once they tax that 20% off of whatever it is you have for getting your monies early, and depending on how much you put in, when you look at it, all you're really doing is just getting your money out that you saved for 10 years. You don't get any of the interest. A lot of the monies that you already accumulated have monies that you actually just put in over the period of time that you worked. So it's the same with retirement. You work 40 years and you retire, and then you turn around and you only got 80 to $100,000 of your annuity, $120,000 of annuity, but you're 60, 65 years old. How long do you think 100 and $120,000 is going to last you at 65 years age? And you live to 85. So what I understand about residual is that I'm in control. I'm in control of everything that I do dealing with my investment. And I ain't got to worry about anybody taking it. I ain't got to worry about nobody taxing it. I ain't got to worry about anything. Only thing I had to worry about is how much I work it. In many network marketing companies, you can earn ongoing commissions from qualifying sales, including the sales of your team, as outlined in the company's compensation plan. This means time and effort. That's you see that time and effort you invest today can continue to pay you in the future, even as you help others succeed. So in residual income, I'm saying to myself, I'm an investor. I invest my money in a lot of different things. You mean to tell me I'm not gonna invest in me? You mean to tell me I would rather put my money over here and trust someone else running my money, and I don't know what they doing. I don't know how much they making. I don't know how much they really giving me. Is it fair? Is it honest? All I know is I get a printout every month that shows me what I supposed to have in there, but I can't touch my money. I can't. No, even though that's a good thing, why I can't do that for myself? The reason why people won't do it for themselves is because those two key words, the time that you need to put in and the effort you need to give toward your investment. Whatever it costs for you to come into this opportunity as an agent, that's an investment. That ain't no, you ain't buying no product. You investing in yourself. You investing into creating some additional streams of income that you have control over, that you don't have to wait 10 years down the road or a certain age. You can get a check next week. That's how I look at it. That's how in my mind, how I internalize residual income, and the potential is something that's not set. I could make something next week, or I could not. How do I know what I can make is what I do, the time, the effort, the work, the things that we going over now, these five key principles of network marketing. If I apply this to my business, if I trust this process, I divorce all the negative things that is keeping me from seeing the true vision, right? I can be able to make a whole lot of money, and I'm going to help others at the same time. So that's why to me residual income is so important, because it gives you control over your investment. Residual income potential in network marketing is when you pay for something, do something one time, and you keep getting paid for it time after time after time again. So the real true definition of residual income is residual income potential is the opportunity to earn qualified ongoing commissions from qualifying product or services sales over time according to your company's compensation plan. Hear what I say: qualifying product or service sales over time. So in qualifying, you have to make sure that you're gonna, of course, get what they say you're gonna get, but if you want to continue to get more, you're gonna have to do more. So if you're wanting certain levels and certain status, or certain payouts for what they offer, you're going to have to bill, or you're going to have to meet that structure. Some of them have various of structures and how create that opportunity for you to get to certain levels where you can achieve certain payouts. So that means that in order you to get that certain payout, you got to qualify. So if they asking for you to be a bronze builder, well, what is the status of a bronze builder? Right? If they're saying you want to be a director, then what is the status of being a director? If they're saying that they're gonna pay this out for vice presidents, well, what is the status of me being a vice president? So once you understand those things and you meet the criteria of what they're asking, then you qualify. But you're still gonna have to sell the product. See what I'm saying? So in direct sales, you selling, but you're not selling a product, you're selling you, because it's a relationship business. People are buying you. So the more you come with energy, the more you come with excitement, the more you come with enthusiasm, the more people can see your confidence in what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're moving, the better someone will really, take a shot with you. And then the more you can be able to sell in direct sales, or get someone to purchase the products, whether they're customers or they're business owners, agents, all of the above, is determining how you move in the structuring of the company. And then from that compensation of what you're doing will determine the outcome of your pay. Okay. So you have to be all the way engaged, fully engaged. In simple terms, you do the work once, build a customer base and a team. And as long as the business continues to generate qualifying sales and all compensation plan requirements are met, you may continue earning your commissions. So the investment of what you purchased, right, is there as a one-time investment. You don't have to pay that no more. In order for you to be in the 401k, right, you have to make that percentage every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. So you're continuing to put something in, right? In network marketing, you pay that one time. Now, a lot of times people get this thing of every month, right? You have to pay your subscription. That is not residual income, and you cannot look at that from a standpoint of, well, I had to pay this every month. No, that is for the product. You are now becoming to be the product of the product. The same way you're going to share this with someone who just maybe want to come in for the product, then this is your testament. I'm a customer too, right? Now, I made my investment to make money so I can share it to you and sell it to you. But I am a customer just like you. You have to walk within the product. You have to talk within the product. You have to use the product. You have to know it inside and out. Your every month subscription is you being a customer yourself. And you have to focus on that, because a lot of people get hung up on, man, I ain't making no money, and I'm gonna spend up here putting that money out every month, and I just ain't getting that from it. No, you're getting the products, right? Unless you feel the products is not working for you and it's no good for you, then you have to make that judgment call for yourself to say, man, I don't like these products. These products don't work. These products not good for me. I don't see the value in them, and I'm not gonna keep wasting my time in these products. And if you're not gonna waste the time in the products, you're definitely not gonna waste the time in trying to sell it to nobody. So I want people to kind of differentiate that, residual income opportunity from what you're getting every week. You cannot make residual income if you come in as a customer. The only way you can make the residual income if you come in as an agent and a business owner. Once you say yes to the business part, that becomes to be an investment. What you pay to start in as for the product is a one-time investment that usually pay out for the particular person who's actually selling it to you. Moving forward, all they get is a monthly residual, a very low head a residual every month off of what you're going to pay every month for holding your account using the products. So we if we understand these things, then it gives us a better mindset of how we tackle it. And also with residual income, we want to understand the importance of these words, right? Potential. People don't take these words verbatim of what it really is. Potential is not guaranteed. Okay. You cannot expect to get every month the same thing in network marketing and for residual or any type of compensation. If you're a seven-figure income earner, is a potential. If you're a six-figure income earner, it's a potential. If you meet the requirements, right, and you are qualified, that's another one that people don't pay attention to. Most monies that is paid out in network marketing companies for the compensation plan pays out after you start to build and generate a large team. You qualify for different placements, right? Once you make these placements, then your opportunity for making another level of amount of income potential is opened. And then you're able to make that particular money. But you have to stay qualified. When I was in one company, we got to a directorship, and when you got there, then once you're there, their compensation plan paid out $1,000 every month just by being a one-star director because you're qualified. The very next month, you have to be qualified again. If you did not make that qualification for that title, it didn't change your title, it changed your level of being profitable. You didn't make that $1,000. If you didn't the next month, if you didn't have the 100 people that was in your organization still current, still active, and wasn't in credit hole, then you would have 100 active agents. You qualified to get your bonus. If you had 99 people, 99 and a half, meaning that somebody was about to pay their bill. But if you had 99 people and you didn't make that cut for the end of the month cycle, moving into the next month, that one person could be the difference of you making $1,000 or you making nothing, right? Or just the residual income off of it, which was $4 off of everybody. So I'm basically just saying you have to qualify. So every month you have to say what I want my check to look like or what my check can be like. And you have to see what is the structure of the compensation plan, and you have to work it and utilize that to determine what your check would be. As long as you qualify, the money's good. The money in the bank. If they say they're gonna pay you out $500,000 a month, and this all you have to do, and if you do this and you have this and everything is lined up, if you meet that criteria at the end of the month, that company will cut you a check for $500,000. But if you're not qualified, you don't get the bag. So we teach how to build in network marketing because that's where the money at. And according to the compensation plan, those words make the statement accurate and compliant because we can only go off of the compensation plan per company that is representing the product. Every company is representing a product, and every product is what we're actually selling. Depending on how much you sell, right, it's going to be determining how you can grow. What is residual income? Residual income is the residual income is income that has been potential to continue. meaning that it's going to continue to give to you every month after the initial effort has been made. So once you come in as a business owner or agent and you pay your one-time investment, that's going to allow you the opportunity to work within the compensation plan to qualify and create an opportunity for your compensation plan that is given to pay out to you according to your status every month. If you stay there, you get it every month. If you hit it and you stay there, you get every month. If you hit it and you don't make it, you keep your status, but you don't get the payout until you become back profitable, until you qualify and get back to that level of what you're going to get paid out for qualifying. So we need to keep that in mind. Examples include royalties from a book. So these are some of the things that I put in here to show you what people get residual income off of. Royalties from a book. So when you're an author and you have a publishing house that publish your book, it's just like the music industry. They pay you a stipend for your book. Unless you come up with all of the cash to do your publication, your copywriting and all of that and above, your printing and all of that that comes with it, your distribution and all that comes with it, and the ability for it to be what I forget what it's called, but wholesale or put it into a particular company, right? A bookstore. You pay for shelf time, or you pay a percentage for to be on a shelf. So all of those things. If you're totally independent and you're financing it for yourself, right? Then you make all of the profit. But most people don't want to take that chance because who's reading these days, right? So they go with a publishing company who's going to take all of that off of them. They give you an upfront stipend for your book. They write it, they publish it, they do all of that. They put it out there, put your picture on it, put your name on it, and then you get the royalties from the book. Every time somebody purchased that book, you get a percentage off of that book. Every time someone comes in and they purchase this product, you're gonna get a cut from that product, and then every time they make their monthly stipend, you're gonna get a cut off of that. Every time someone pays anything towards that product that they purchased off of you, and that's how we make our money. The residuals are royalties. Every time you get someone to buy this book or buy this product and they continue to pay their subscription on it every month, that's how you get your money. It's network marketing. Like I said, it's like music royalties. It's the same way. The music industry is set up the same. You see people out here and they on these videos and they out here singing these songs and you singing these songs and you don't even realize sometimes most music artists are broke. Right? Because they having to they get an upfront cut. And the music company is handling all of the transactions. So every time they think they get a check, they ain't really getting a check. It's until they probably get to a certain place where their music starts selling, they make monies off of their royalties. They don't make money until they do concerts and private shows because they built the name for themselves. But if they don't own the rights, right, to that music and they getting what they get off of it, some of them not even getting the royalties. That goes back to the actual the company who produced the music, or produced the albums. The people who get paid is not the actual singers, right? So we had to think about these things. They get percentages, but when you got a million records sold, you got 2, 3 million records sold, and you're getting a percentage off of every. Come on now. I mean, that's money that they're making, and they're getting it every time the radio play it. Every time you download it off Apple Music and you play it, they getting somebody getting a cut off of that. Somebody getting a check off of that. That's residual. That's residual. Television shows, syndications from what's happening now. Sanford and Son. If Fred Fox is in that movie and he's in that sitcom and they're running those reruns over and over and over, somewhere down the line, Red Fox family, grandson, great great grandson, is getting a royalty check. He's getting residual. That's why we say that this right here creates opportunity for to build legacies and outlast you, because if you build a business and something happened to you like Red Fox and you pass away and you're no longer here, your residual is still paying out every time someone pays their monthly subscription for their product. Every time a syndication is ran with Fred Sanford, somebody in his family is getting paid, right? Rental property income, right? When you have rental property, that's another opportunity of residual, because you purchased a home, now you rented it out. Now every time someone makes a payment, right, you're getting a percentage of it. Business ownership, when you're in business, you get percentages. Sometimes, when me and Kayla, we work the way we work, we pay ourselves quarterly because we understand there's a lot of overhead and a lot of businesses. And if you start just taking money when it comes right in, you'll end up fumbling. And that's why a lot of businesses don't make it as long because they use that money right then to fuel their house and fuel their life and fuel their lifestyle. And then they don't have enough to fuel their business. So what we do is we pay us a percentage every month. We calculate what we had. Boom. We pay us, give us a residual, and then the rest stays into the business account. After a quarter, whatever is left, we pay the taxes that's owed, and then the remaining of it we put in another bracket, and then we start the next quarter from zero, right? And that's how we go. So business is the same way. um, Pay yourself residually or through some type of royalties or some type of amount that you get stifling every month. Certain investments, right, allows you to take these payouts every so often. Qualified commissions and network marketing. So I just wanted to add that, right, because I need the people to see that when you qualify in network marketing, you make money just like people who in actors and music industry. You make money like people who own rental properties and getting monthly checks off of people who are paying their rent every month. You are a business owner. Quit thinking with the small mind that you got this product and I don't know nobody. Learn to meet people. We talked about it in the first principle. This is a people's business, a relationship business. You ain't gonna make no money if you ain't out here trying to meet people. You ain't gonna make no money if you ain't out here trying to sell this or showcase this or share this to someone to purchase it off of you so you can make the residuals from it. If you don't do that, you ain't gonna make no money in network marketing. You just keep using the product, right? Because that's all you're gonna be, a product-based person. The common denominator in this, you build an asset that can continue producing income. And that's what we're just trying to do. You guys, um, that's pretty much where we are on that one. I am gonna stop it at this time because I didn't want to go past the time where I am, and I'm 10 minutes over. This is a everyday boot camp that I'm having. We are on the 5 key principles, you guys, and these principles is very detrimental to your success in network marketing. If you do not, if you do not understand these key 5 principles in network marketing, you will not make any money. You will not be successful and you will not have a profitable and sustainable business